Fellas, I got something for you. Summertime is right around the corner, and if you listen to this podcast, you know we are stationed in Arizona, so we know something about being hot. This summer, you don't want to find yourself in that situation. You pull your pants down, and it smells like broccoli is cooking in the house.
Hannah hates that smell.
I hate
the
that
worst smell ever.
It's the worst smell.
I don't
It lasts
remember
forever.
See, but I don't think broccoli smelled like that when we were kids. There's something happened to broccoli.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, we used to eat it all the time. I don't remember broccoli smelling.
Yeah,
like
but
that,
how does Hannah cook it? She
No,
bake it?
She doesn't eat it. She doesn't cook it. She
Oh,
just
okay.
gets mad because
Now-
if I just steam it in the microwave if I make it at home. That's the easiest
Okay.
way.
See, the house really makes it smell like broccoli like that if you bake it, no? And it be in the house for a minute because Rocio bakes it crispy, no? But you don't want your pants to smell like that, no? You don't want to pull your pants down and smell like that. I need you guys to do something for me. I need you to go to shopmando.com and use the promo code SNEAK, 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 all right? Use that promo code, support the podcast. Trust me, I use the 72-hour body spray, the whole deodorant spray, and it works. I've seen the ads and stuff like that, and I didn't think 72 hours, I didn't think that was legit. It's legit. I use the bar and the spray. Now, I'm going to tell you this. The spray is more convenient, but the bar works better. I just don't like pulling my stuff up right in the bar, but it's all good, because you smell fresh every single day. I promise you. Go to shopmando.com. Use the promo code SNEAK, SNEAK. Don't get caught up this summer going to a day party. You take a nice little something to the house and pull your pants down.
Especially people don't swim, so cats don't
may
swim.
make it worse.
Cats don't. I'm saying if they swam, they would smell better. But they don't swim, so it doesn't clean it. Buddy,
If you swim and then get out and dry off, you smell crazy.
Nah.
Yeah, you do. You smell like a battleship.
Buddy, you ain't made out of metal. You must know Transformers or something. All your friends Transformers.
Yeah, you smell like an old naval plot. You smell crazy.
That pool water will clean your armpits and lower regions off. As opposed to not having it and you've been out doing stuff, yeah, you gonna stink. Especially like going to Vegas too. If you're going to be out of the room all day long and not take a shower till maybe before you go to dinner, yeah.
When you do a lot of walking on that strip and your legs and stuff be doing like this and your drawers, and it's hot in Vegas, trust me. You know when you I got to use the bathroom. You go pull your pants, use the bathroom, you be like, God dang, dude. Every guy knows that. It's a whiff. You don't want it. Go to shopmando.com, use the promo code SNEAK. Yeah, you go like that. And plus, when you hold your stuff to use the restroom, you smell your hand like, God dang, you got to wash it thorough. Dude.
I know you do. I know you don't smell your hand like that.
Sometimes I be having to double and triple check to make sure I'm good.
Out of control.
That's a habit. It's a weird habit.
At that point, you need Mando soap.
I do. They got body wash too.
At that point,
you go to the website, you get $5 off your starter kit. You get to get 2 free items too. So go to shopmando.com. Use the promo code SNEAK.
These potato chips have me feeling insane. When you don't eat something for a long time and you introduce it to your body, that stuff happens.
Use Mando.
Yes, put Mando inside your body before you eat potato chips.
All right, do the other one.
Which one is it?
To you.
Oh. Yeah, I guess this is appropriate.
It's that time of year, baby. Tourney time.
The tourney already kicked off earlier today, and Gregory didn't even know. He was feeling sick.
Come on, baby. I'm Dick Vitale.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for betting on all the madness. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from college basketball to $200,000 bracket contest, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every Cinderella story to every hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here. Gregory.
Please bet responsibly. I'm hyped about the tournament, but I'm more hyped about the women's tournament. I'm not going to lie to you. The men's, I got my Final Four. There's been a few teams I've been following much closely this year for the men's side, but I've been doing way more women's basketball watching than I typically do in the regular season. For the men, I got Florida winning it all right? But
So a reasonable pick.
Actually, my Final Four first.
Unlike you picking Jay Cutler in the first round 2 years in a row in fantasy?
I did that one time.
You did it back-to-back years.
No, but don't do that on Jay Cutler because Jay Cutler had a spiral like no other. No.
Jay Cutler didn't have what Florida has right now in college basketball.
Final Four, I got Florida. I got I got Florida, Tennessee, U of A.
Let me see what this bracket.
Florida, Tennessee, U of A, and let me see. I think I wrote it down. Florida, Tennessee, U of A, and Iowa State. That's who I got for the men. All right. Now, the Iowa State one I'm on the fence with, but I'm going to go with Iowa State. And then I got Florida winning it all. And I got Florida beating U of A. I think they can play U of A, right? Yeah.
I don't even know this. I mean, I know, like, I watched the selection show, but I didn't really pay attention to, like, what brackets play each other or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I think I got Florida against U of A.
This thing doesn't even say what's East, West, whatever. Come on, man. What's up with these brackets?
Yeah,
this is on NC.
Yeah, because them websites be having too many ads.
This is on. Oh, well, that's 100% true. Yeah, we need an ad talking about ads on websites.
I'm sick and tired of ads.
Man, where is this? Fam, what's up? Oh, printable bracket on Yahoo. That should work much better than printable bracket on NCAA.
That's why I go to Google and images. I don't go to websites. So.
I almost said it. It was an image. It was a PDF thing, but it didn't say like what
for the
region
women,
was what.
Women Final Four.
Oh, this even has the women's too. This is gonna be fire. Okay.
Women's Final Four. I got USC because Juju is like Kobe. All right, stone face killer.
Hey.
I got USC. I got Texas. I got South Carolina, and I got UCLA. All right, that's the Final Four for women.
Is that all the one seeds? I mean, it was right normal for women, but.
I think that is the one seed. Yep.
I don't really like any of the sleeper teams in Auburn's in the South. Men? Yeah, the men.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't really like any of these teams that are in here. Iowa State is good if their guys are healthy. Their guys have been out the last couple games, so who really knows? But
I got Iowa State.
I mean, I'm fine with Iowa State, but I would pick Auburn. Auburn was the best team in the country by far until they started getting some injuries down the stretch. Like they were even better than Duke statistically. So out of the South, I'm just going to pick Auburn because I don't like any of the other teams. Michigan State's the 2 seed. I thought they were solid.
I thought they were going to be good this year.
They can't score. They lost to Wisconsin in the conference tournament. Get out of here, buddy. In the West, you pick Florida in the West. I'm going with St. John's. I think St. John's. Now, it does scare me a little bit when they start pressing and doing that like, hi, and don't look like they don't know what they're doing on defense. But here's the thing about St. John's. They start slow every game, and then they end up winning by 20. It's crazy. Like, it's like clockwork.
St. John's have been really good, and St. John's have been trash for like the last, I don't know how many years.
Of course they have.
Patino.
But
that's fine.
Somebody said on Twitter, was like, what will be the final tomorrow night? This is before the Big East final, and I said St. John's by 23. I think the line was like 6. They won by 17 or whatever. So I was pretty close. So I'm going to go St. John's there. The East, and I don't think he's healthy, but if Cooper Kupp, what's his name? If Cooperhead is healthy, Duke is probably going to win the championship easily. I don't think he's healthy. We've both had ankle sprains before. In basketball, you ain't playing basketball 2 weeks later or 1 week later or whatever after an ankle sprain.
We've done it before.
Not to the way he plays basketball.
I mean, not at the highest level.
No, I'm saying, like, his entire game is based on movement. You know what I mean? Like, I understand some guys...
They're talking about...
Everyone has to move in basketball, but, like, he's not going to be nowhere near 100%, and if he's not, he doesn't shoot it well enough. Like, he doesn't do enough things outside of being a supreme athlete that will... His game profile, whatever, is going to take a big hit with the injury.
Yeah, I don't know if he could adjust his game to having an injury like that.
If he's healthy, they win it all easily. If he's not, well, not easily, but you know what I mean. Florida's really good. Houston's really good. They probably win it all pretty easily if he's healthy. I don't think he's going to be healthy because I know what an ankle sprain is. So out of the East, I'm going to take... I don't love really anyone here except the 6 seed, and they're going to have...
Who you got? Who's the 6? I got Tennessee.
BYU. Huh. Because BYU, for like the last month and a half, BYU's been like the number 4 ranked team in the country in the metrics. So a lot of people aren't giving them their proper due, but I just don't know if... Like, they play VCU in the first round, so they could like legitimately lose in the first round. So I don't want to... If I was going to pick a sleeper, it would be BYU. I'm just going to say Duke for now because I don't like anyone in that bracket. St. Mary's is underseeded. They can get there. Wisconsin stinks, in my opinion.
Duke has had some close games.
Arizona could get there. Arizona can lose in the first round or win the championship. Like, if they make jump shots, they're not going to lose. But they don't make enough shots.
So I got Florida winning it, but I really want to say U of A only because of the amount of games I've watched of U of A this season. I was like, holy crap, these cats are good. And then I'll be watching one day, and then I'll text you like, yo, what's up with these cats? It's clowns.
It's embarrassing.
They're different, but when they own, all right? So I wouldn't be shocked if they won it all. But like I said, I got them in the Final Four. So
I'm going to go Auburn, St. John's, Duke with the asterisk, and Houston. I don't think anyone is... Houston and Gonzaga, like Gonzaga's the toughest second round opponent for any one
You
seed.
don't like Tennessee? I think Tennessee's pretty good.
No, they're good, but Houston is like there's something about Kelvin Sampson where he can like his teams have always been good, and then you look in the NBA and he has no players in the NBA. Houston has 4 players in the NBA. The best one's Quentin Grimes, and he didn't do anything. He's already on his 4th team and didn't do anything till his 5th year or whatever. So these teams that I watched their championship, the Big 12 championship game the other day against Arizona. The shots that Houston takes are, for the most part, not good shots, but somehow they go in. And those dudes are not like ultra-talented basketball players. If they were, his rosters would always end up in the NBA, which they don't. But they play so hard. It's crazy.
Houston has good teams, but...
Houston and Tennessee play each other, the score might be 37-49. I'm not even joking. They won't even score 100 points.
There's probably a few seasons... in the last probably like 5 to 8 years, I feel like they should have been in the final. Been in the championship and maybe won it. All right, that's how good Houston has been for a few years. All right, but they're unreliable. Sampson, great coach when he was with Oklahoma. I mean, he was good. He was all right. And then he was with Indiana. Wherever else he went.
He went to Indiana for a couple of years, and I think that's when he got in trouble.
Yeah,
because they had a good record, and then
he did.
Then
he was fine.
Gone, so it had to be that.
It's Houston. I don't trust them like anybody else. Duke to me has had too many games I thought were way too close, all right? Closer than they should have been, all right? Cooper, I mean, they talking about leaving him out for like the first few rounds. Should Duke beat these teams? But it's a tournament time. I'm sorry. I'm not taking that risk.
I mean, Duke won the ACC. Now, the ACC is not the best league in the country. They're probably 3rd or 4th or 5th or whatever, not your traditional ACC. So can they beat the first-round team without him? Obviously.
Could they? Yes, but it's still tournament time. Like, I don't put nothing past nobody at this time of year.
Yeah.
I don't put nothing past nobody.
I watched Duke. So I watched Duke in person in Tucson. I went to that game. Duke went to Arizona this year, and that's the best defensive Duke team I've ever seen. I don't know about that. By far. They play harder than they don't play as hard as like Houston or whatever. But for a Duke team, that's normally like when Krzyzewski was there. I just explicitly remember 2011 Arizona Duke in the Sweet 16, where like in the first half, I think Duke ended up the first half up by 8, and they got their like typical Duke swagger or whatever. And then the second half, Arizona just decided you guys can't guard us, they went to the bucket over and over and over.
2011.
Yeah, 2011.
What year is that? Well, who's that? Corey Maggette year?
It was Kyrie's freshman year, but he was out. It was the year where Kyrie played like 10 games for Duke.
Oh yeah, but he played tournament though.
He did.
They got to Elite 8?
He did.
Or Final Four?
No, Sweet 16. They lost to Arizona. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They lost to Arizona.
Oh, was that Zion got to the 8? I think Zion got to 8.
Zion and R.J. Barrett were on the same roster, so they had a pretty good team. But, yeah. But Duke has always been like, they shoot a lot. Under Krzyzewski, at least. They shoot a lot of threes. They have better players than you have, so they win because of that. And, like, when you have better players, yeah, your defense is going to be solid. But Duke has never been, like, the hard hat, blue-collar team. This Duke team is, like, outside maybe of Cooper Sharp. Cheese man. I'm just going to call him Cooper Sharp now because I watched a video about cheesesteaks at 8. But anyways. Outside of him, the other freshman, Con Kneppel, in Tucson, he played harder than anyone else on the floor, and I was shocked. At that time, I thought he was 17. Now, I have since looked it up. He's 19, so it makes a little bit more sense. But down in Tucson, I was shocked at how hard he played and how smart he was. He was, like, always in the right spot, fighting for rebounds, like, crazy stuff. So Duke's defense, they got the 7-footer who's going to be a top 10 pick, and now he's bad on offense, but on defense, super tough. Maluk, or however you pronounce his name. Duke's defense is better than I've ever seen on any Duke team. They can beat anyone in their bracket without Cooper Sharp. I don't know if they can beat, because Alabama doesn't play any defense. They're going to be able to score in Alabama, assuming Alabama even gets that far. I don't know if they can beat Houston, Florida, Auburn without Cooper Sharp. Dude.
Oh yeah, no. They can't beat Auburn.
But I think they can beat everyone in their bracket without Cooper Sharp.
We'll see. I don't know if they could beat everybody in that bracket without him, though.
I mean, second round would be Mississippi State or Baylor. They could beat them both without. They won the ACC. They won the ACC without them.
Louisville Baylor is probably a big disappointment to me this year. I think they started out ranked 3 overall this season. I think.
I don't think they were maybe in the top 10, but I don't think. And I think
how many games they lost this season? I think they lost 10 games this season. They lost quite a bit, maybe 6.
More than that.
Yeah, they lost quite a few. All right, they're kind of disappointing. All right.
Finish in the middle of the Big 12.
But Baylor is always a pretty big athletic team. I don't put nothing past Baylor. Baylor could get to the Final Four just like anybody else.
Baylor can absolutely beat Duke. We've seen way stranger things happen. But I'm saying, me watching Duke, I think Duke will beat them easily.
Who you got Final Four women?
That bracket was also on here. Let's see. I love these Yahoo brackets. I knew Yahoo would have the best one set up. Okay, so I guess they don't call it East, West, whatever. They just call it Spokane.
Call it women 1, women 2.
Yeah, it's like Spokane 1, Birmingham 2, Spokane 4, Birmingham 3. Anyways, stupid. Who's the 2 seed against UCLA? NC State. NC State probably could beat UCLA. Will it happen? No.
Nope.
Baylor's the 4 there, not your traditional super good Baylor team. LSU is the 3. LSU's tough, actually.
Well, yeah, but I think
LSU
hurt. Ain't she hurt?
Who? The guard, Flauche?
Yeah, Flauche. I think she hurt. I think she was hurt at one point. Maybe not for the tournament, but I don't know.
I had to look it up. I don't know, but a healthy LSU team can beat UCLA. I'll pick UCLA to come out of that because outside of USC, I don't think they lost to anyone this year.
Nah, UCLA is tough.
Yeah. So, and they got I don't think Lauren Betts is going to win Player of the Year, but she's top 3 or 4 option for Player of the Year or whatever. USC bracket. I mean, I'm picking USC to come out of the bracket. Obviously, I'm rooting for them to win a championship, but they got UConn as the 2 in their bracket.
That's
so I mean,
rough.
It could be
that's stupid.
It could be Juju, Page, and the Elite 8. That would be fire.
No, it'd be fire if they was in the Final Four. I'm sick and tired of them doing that. They did that last year.
That's fine. I'm just saying the game would be fire regardless of what round.
The game was fire last year. I think USC lost by maybe 7 or something like that, but that game was fire. Juju was a little bit off that game, but Juju is a killer, all right?
USC's 4 seed in their bracket is Kentucky. I don't think Kentucky can beat USC.
Kentucky's good, though, but
they are.
They've been good all season, but I don't think they can beat USC.
Nah. I'm definitely picking South Carolina to come out of their bracket. I don't trust I trust Don Staley more than anybody in coaching.
And USC isn't as good as other seasons they've been. I look at them and I watch them. I don't go man, they dominated us like other seasons, but they still really good. And like you said, they got Don Staley. I trust them.
Yeah, but they dominated UCLA twice, which is pretty impressive. I mean, they have that's one of those teams that has a switch. They can, when they want to play hard, they can. And then I watched them play Iowa this year at Iowa. They were down I want to say it was 28-7 or something like that. Came back, took the lead, up 6. Maybe even up more than that, and then Iowa beat them at the end, which made no sense. But
that's the reason why with SC, I'll go I don't like calling them SC, but South Carolina, I never know with them sometimes. Now, tournament time, they almost a lock, but sometimes you just never know with them.
Texas region, which is the Birmingham 3, I know Texas is really good. I know they have 2 of what's her name, Madison Booker, and then maybe the other one. I can't remember the names of the girls who play for Texas. I know they have 2 really good, maybe not Caitlin Clark, Juju level players, but National Player of the Year type players. So I know Texas is really good, but I'm going to go Notre Dame out of that bracket because I got to pick one non-1 seed. And Notre Dame was probably one of the 3-4 best teams in the country until the last 2-3 weeks. And so they had some crazy slump, but that team, the talent on that team, Hidalgo's special. So I'm picking Notre Dame to come out of there. And I will hand up say it's because I don't know enough about Texas. But I'm picking Notre Dame.
I've watched quite a few women Texas games this season. They're really, really good. Notre Dame is one of them teams where I go every year.
What happened when Texas and South Carolina played this year?
South Carolina.
Because Texas is in the SEC now, so they obviously played at least once.
South Carolina whooped on them, I think.
Okay, all right. Because South Carolina lost to somebody by 30, and I was shocked recently,
wasn't
2-3
that,
weeks ago. Might have been UConn, actually.
Was it UConn?
Might have been UConn. Yeah.
I don't know if it was UConn, but they got whooped on by somebody though.
We'll look it up.
I don't know. Notre Dame is one of them teams where I go like every year. They got a really good, decent women's team, and they just can't seem to pull it out at the end. So I don't know. Anyways, could we start this podcast now? Go to Bet Online, place your bets. Please bet responsibly. Yo, Think This Podcast, episode 382. George, Greg, back in the building, fam. We back. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. We are doing top 10 undefeated collaborations to us. Now, we've done this before. I do not remember when. Somebody asked me that I consider... Somebody was arguing with me that the Kobe Dodger 6 was a undefeated collaboration. I was like, no, it's not. It has nothing to do with undefeated. Like, they're releasing the stuff there, but it's not an undefeated collaboration. Like, relax. So they were like, yo, have you guys done an undefeated top 10? I was like, buddy, go to YouTube or Google and type Sneak This undefeated.
I mean, I know
We've
for a
done
fact
it.
we did.
We've done it before. So, but we'll do it again because I have no idea what we did and I didn't look it up to remember. So, and there's been a lot of undefeated that's released since then. So it is what it is. That's what we're doing. Top 10 undefeated collaborations to us. That goes across the board. What else? How we do this? Oh, pickups. You got any pickups? Any pickups, try-ups? Hannah said you've been wilding.
Nah,
She
not
put in a
wild.
comment on the post. She said she's starting to get worried. She said you're getting back to buying sneakers. So,
On what post?
on one of the posts I posted, she said Georgia's on purpose bought at least 3 or 4 pairs of sneakers on purpose. Huh?
Oh,
And
I
I
thought
was
you
like-
meant on purpose at first to mean like in a negative connotation.
Nah,
you
like-
just mean like intentionally.
Like,
bought
you actually was like, I'm going to cop these. She said she's getting worried. Huh?
I tried to cop bricks. I still don't know if I love them, but it would be one of those things where you open the box and you find out.
You love them.
So don't do that.
Sneaker of the year.
It might be, but if I don't see it in person, then I'm not gonna know.
You'll see it in person when mine come in.
Okay.
Because they're going to be on.
Oh, actually, I meant to bring 2 shoes here. I meant to bring the ones that I'm gonna save
For me?
pickups. I don't have nothing for
Oh,
you. But,
dang. Huh?
I mean, if you want those ones to trade for your size, you can.
Which ones?
What's the one that just came out? Union.
Oh, you got it? I'm straight.
Yeah, if you wanted to trade for your
You not gonna keep it?
have I mean,
Do you got Lost and Founds? Mm-hmm. Oh, then you don't need
we
unions.
both got those from
Yeah, but did you wear them yet?
Lost and Founds?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I said Lost and Founds then. You
Nah.
only need one.
Nah.
Hey, which one would you keep?
I'd rather keep those.
Okay, good. See, I like that. Huh?
Yeah.
But see, you worship unions. Huh?
The first one, yeah. The second one's not as good. Like this
Yeah, I
one's
don't
not
care
as
for
good.
this one. This one sucks to me.
I'm not gonna say
maybe
it's
a little bit
su-
strong.
The box is fire, the paper's fire, but the funniest thing is the shoes are individually wrapped in there, so I didn't even take them out yet.
Love that. Huh?
Yeah,
oh, you already got them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do like that, but it makes you not want to take it out when you
yeah.
pause, when you just like first looking at it, unless you
did
go to
that.
wear it. Like,
When I bought shoe,
I actually-
it's open. I opened up a box at the house and they were individually wrapped. I was like, oh, it was I got Rocio the leopard sambas. Each one individually. Oh, fam, I want to look at them. I ain't got time to unwrap one shoe. All right, so I left them in there.
yeah, stupid. What was I gonna say? I actually got those ones, the lows that we got that was supposed to be Royals, and they were like opposite Royals.
Game
or whatever.
Royals or something.
So I actually got those out to wear the other day, and they're not laced. So I was like, and
Put
we
'em
had
back.
to like kind of rush, and I was like, no, I'm doing this, and I want to put white laces in them instead of black laces because the tongue is white. Stupid.
I'm not lacing no shoes up. Man. I used to pay Cortez $5 to lace my stuff, but then he started doing it wrong, so then I had to fire him. So I will not lace up any shoes. I got about maybe 37 pair of DS Vans that I look at and go, ooh, I want to. I'm not lacing up no Vans, and they only got like 6 eyelets, so I'm still not doing it. I don't give a shite.
You're
I
out of
feel
control.
like it.
Earlier on the text, you said you're living your greatest life right now. I don't know if that counts.
No, I didn't.
Well, whatever. You know
I
what
said
I
I
said.
was much happier in a past life. Huh?
Oh, you meant in the past.
I meant in the past.
Oh, I thought you meant right now. That's why I
No.
said this lies because
You
at work.
said-
Well, can I say it? I know at work.
You right. I hate him. I don't give a shit.
I don't know because I don't know who watches it, so I wasn't gonna say it. But
They probably watch it so they can try to use it against me. Huh? I'm not joking. Cats just be saying anything about me. I'm like, you guys are out of your. I'm not even gonna talk about it on this podcast. Huh?
anyways, Pro Bees. Abe got those for
what you
me.
pick up? Yeah.
Pro Bees won the raffle for Chicago Fireman Suede's. What's the name? Jimmy Jazz. What's his name? I don't care. I never remember his name. The one that you said I hated on the first one he made. Jimmy John.
Joe Fresh Goods.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
did you get
Pro
those?
B's, Fresh Goods. Yeah.
What they look like?
I meant to bring them. I forgot.
You keep it?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I mean, it's New Balance. Come on.
Hey,
You
yo.
know I'm keeping that,
I forgot you got those.
buddy. Like those are shoes I actually wear. You know I'm keeping that.
Okay, I don't know.
The only reason I have these on right now is because you know how when I take like a shoe out of the closet and then it just stays by the door or whatever, I wear it everywhere. I've been wearing these to the gym
Shocked.
for like anything that's like leg day where you like, because you know they say if you're doing squats and stuff, you're not supposed to wear squishy. You're supposed to wear like flat shoes or whatever.
That's why I wear either my
It's
Birkenstocks
Vans,
to the
right?
gym or Vans.
But I'm just saying, like I'm not wearing Boosts to do.
I saw
leg
somebody
day.
wearing Pandas at the gym, and I was like, yo, why won't I wear Pandas to the gym? Like, I'm never wearing these dunks. Like, let me get rid of these, huh? But
So I basically been wearing them to work every single day in the gym, and then I just keep my leather shoes at work.
so what you got? Dunk SB Pro Bs?
Pro B's, Jimmy Jazz, whatever that man's
Jim
name
Fresh
is.
Goods?
Jim Fresh Goods.
Cats be like, yo, don't know nobody's name, buddy.
I mean,
Podcasts are stupid.
just to give people a little context, we joke at when we do that. It's like half joking, and then the other half is like we don't care. Like I don't care to know. I'm not doing background research on anybody's name. Wells Bonner. I'm not doing no background research on that person.
Somebody
Good
asked,
for her. I
somebody
don't
said
care.
something to me. I said, you want to know why George and I can talk and act the way we do? Because you can't hurt our feelings. I was like, I'm pretty confident. I know the one person on earth that could probably hurt George's feelings, and there's only one person on this planet that can hurt my feelings. We don't care, though. Who cares about this? I'm like, man, they'd be like, yo, he called him Jim Fresh Goods. Fam, if y'all don't stop. Anyways, what else you got?
I don't care. I mean, and listen, by no means
There's no disrespect.
This is probably something that people think like I'm hating on the person. Fam, I'm not hating on Jim Fresh Goods, man. I'm not hating on him. Good for him. Like, if I don't like the shoe design, I'm gonna say I don't like the shoe design. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with hating. It's giving you an honest opinion. You want honesty? That's an honest opinion. Now, the pink one that came, fire. Maybe not quite as good as I originally thought, just because I think some of those colors don't necessarily blend in as well together as like
You
that one
always
model.
say that every time he come out with a shoe, you got a problem with his colorways matching with each other. They match. The problem is that they match too well on this one.
I don't think so. I'll bring it next time. I should have brought it today. I meant to bring that and Union. There's something about like one of them is like one of the panels is kind of like koi orange or whatever, and the other one's pink. Like that doesn't really go together for me.
I mean,
If you do different,
not necessarily.
if you do different shades of red, pink, whatever, fine. But when you do like orange and pink, or it's like mango. It's like mango and pink. Like,
but that's what makes New Balance special.
I ain't buying it.
What else you copped?
I did buy it, but I ain't buying it, if you know what I mean. Because I definitely wanted those to wear. And Unions, I think that's it. I don't know. I can't remember if I got anything else.
I already unboxed Bookers on the last episode. I got the Bookers, the Moabs. I got the Racer Pinks, which sat in the garage for about a month and a half. AirTech Challenge 2s. Then I won the Brick by Brick t-shirt because Ian didn't want me to win the sneakers, but they let me win the t-shirt. So I got that. And
that's the most work I put in for any shoe.
That's what I said
10 years.
in that clip that I posted. Cat was like, because I was like, fam, this is how I know it's sneaker of the year. George put in a ton of raffles. So that's how you know. Cat was like, George even did it. I was like, oh yes.
I think I put 11
Yeah.
or 12. Now I will say this. So
I can't tell you the last time I did that many raffles, son. Can't tell you.
I know people complain about this all the time, and I haven't ever said anything about it because I don't care, and I wasn't looking for shoes at the time. But like the people hate the EQL, like what is it?
I got no problem with
the even
equalizer or whatever it's called. I don't know what that thing is called.
right? But they charge the fee, run fair fee,
I
or
don't care
whatever.
about that either.
So for those people who don't know, and I don't even know if I should tell people, but you can sign up for EQL Plus, which is $3 a month, and you don't ever have to pay any of those fees. So depending on how many EQL releases you're signing up for, all those fees are waived if you sign up for EQL Plus. And the only reason I know about this is because I use it for tops. I use it for baseball cards.
Oh.
That's the only reason I know about it, because I wouldn't even be entering all them raffles for brick by brick if I had to pay $5, $6, $7, $8 or whatever for every release, even if
Wait,
you win.
how much is the fee?
$3, $2.99.
No. I'm talking about the fee for a raffle.
It's different for every store. Some
Oh,
stores
okay.
don't even have it, but like Undefeated today for those not royal, we'll call it Navy 4s.
SB
It was
4s.
like $5.36 or something.
The 36 cents.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm sure
Crooks.
it's just a calculation. But
Yeah, I know.
But
I don't
if
even
you
look at
have
the fee.
EQL Plus, you don't have to pay any of them. Now I get it. The $3, if you keep the account forever, adds up. But if I'm using it more than once a month for a Topps baseball release,
Yeah, you got more than one use for it.
it makes sense.
If I use it, I pay $3 a month and I never win, then it's pointless.
Well, that's the other thing is when I first paid for it, I noticed I won a bunch more on Topps than I had been winning. So I thought it was like a jig or whatever you want to call it. But I lost on every single brick by brick pair. Now, who knows how many pairs the stores actually put into their algorithm online or whatever, because we know how it goes. Stuff goes out the back door. Stuff goes to friends.
Understandable.
Which I don't care about.
Because I would do it.
We've talked about this on the
If I had my own store, the homies would have theirs on lock.
So when you see like 7 bazillion people enter the raffle at Notre or Packer or whatever and they don't win, like, yeah, buddy, they might have only put 12 pairs online. You really have no idea how many they put into the EQL. They may have sold some in store. They may have backdoored them all. They may have buddies. It is what it is. So, but with the EQL Plus thing, sign up $2.99 a month and all those, because I've seen people complaining specifically with the brick by bricks about the run fair fees or whatever it is. It's waived.
I could care less about the fees ever. All right, it just doesn't even matter to me. Now, if it's like double digits, oh yeah, you tripping. I ain't paying no $10 to win. All right, I already have to win to give you money. Now I got to pay you after I win to give you more money. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, and you calling it, first of all, calling it run fair, like paying an extra money and it makes it sound like to have a fair shot, you got to pay this money. Like, it costs us extra money to like really make this fair. Like, what if y'all don't stop? All right. But anyways, I entered every single raffle on this planet. I downloaded apps and stores I didn't even know existed.
I already unsubscribed from some of them.
I've already unsubscribed. I've undownloaded, removed all the maps off my phone. I didn't win a single one, which I was annoyed because I was like, fam, if I entered at least 11, I gotta win one somewhere. Like, I thought for certain we was gonna win one. All right, nope. Sneakers was the last hope. I didn't even wake up or even pay attention to the last one that came out with yesterday. Didn't even pay attention to it, so didn't do it. But I did buy my pair for resale. Don't care. I told the podcast that I was gonna do it, and I sold some nonsense in the closet. You know what I sold? I sold Michigan Dunks. I sold Concord 11s, and I sold what was the other one? Yeah, Concord Dunk. No, Concord 11. Sorry, Concord 11, Michigan Dunk, Iowa Dunk, UNLV Dunk, and a Brazil Dunk. I sold all those, and I got my brick by bricks. So eat my shorts, them. Like, I won't go wear none of that nonsense anymore. I probably got doubles of, like, I think I got 2 pairs of UNLV, so it don't matter. I got 2 pairs of Iowas, it don't matter. Michigans, I don't. And when them joints come in, I'm wearing them joints immediately, though. It's the sneaker of the year. It's one of the greatest Jordan 4s I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't wait for the T-shirt to come in. I did all the raffles for the clothes, too. I couldn't win the pants. I couldn't get the jersey. I couldn't get nothing, all right? But I got the shirt coming from England, and I got the shoes coming from StockX. So I'm straight.
You about to wear them together.
Well, I was going to sell my Travis Scott to get them. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to sell all these. Maybe I'll just sell this Travis Scott low, all right? But I don't know. I may sell that too for something else. That joint is sneaker of the year to me. What else did I get? I think that's it.
Those now this.
Oh, I tried for unions, failed. But I don't care.
This is assuming the pictures are legitimate, but that picture that was in the thread of that sale 4 or whatever. That
4.
I mean, I'm assuming I can talk about it because the pictures are already online.
Oh shoot, I didn't even look.
That sale 4 looks like it's all like nappy suede. Now, again, it's probably a mock-up. Who knows if that's real? But that shoe looks fire. Now, it's a women's shoe, which means it comes in your size. It may come in my size. We'll find out.
Oh, I don't know about that. It looks too feminine.
It looks like, what you call it to me? Union, not Union. What's the Chicago man who passed away?
Maybe I should have got Black Cat 4s. Look at them Texas KD4s. Let me tell you what I'll never cop again in my entire life. That's a KD4. in my entire life. I've never seen a downfall of a sneaker fall that hard like a KD4. Though. We were calling it the second greatest basketball sneaker of all time. Now, it may not even crack the top 5 for me. Maybe. It may be 6 right now.
Probably only for his foot. His foot is shaped weird. That's it.
George already said he's wearing Black Pandas today. I said I would start wearing sneakers to the podcast. Now, I was going to wear something better than this, but I wore a soccer jersey, which I had no idea was a crop jersey, so it felt a little funny. All right. This joint is short. It felt like I'm wearing like a...
What team is that?
It's not. I think it's just some designer. But it's in, what is this, Arabic?
Yeah, I was about to say, is that Saudi Arabian team?
I don't know, though, but
They
I've been thinking about converting
They got
to
4
Muslim,
stars
so.
on their emblem, which means they won 4 something if it's a real team.
Fam, I've been thinking about converting over to Muslim. You know I've been thinking about it. I still got that book in my office. I'll be looking at it. But I wore Samba oysters right there with the long tongue. Look at that. I buy all Sambas, but the one with the long tongue, that's the best Samba, all right? The long tongue. Ow. That's what I like.
Yes,
all right.
Indoor soccer shoe.
These are oysters. I bought every single oyster color that came out during COVID because y'all was asleep. Now these right here on GOAT, 400. I bought the blue, the yellow, and the red. I should have bought doubles. These came with individual dust bags and about 15 pairs of laces. No joke.
It's a collab?
It's a collab with oysters, something. I don't know. Got them from Kith. Got them joints for about $37, dude, during COVID.
What does that mean? Oyster, whatever. That's the name of the brand?
That's the name of the collaboration.
Did you
talk? It says right there.
Did you say your pickups from Huff? Did you tell everyone that story?
Oh. No. Well,
did someone send you that code, or where'd you? Because that was like the weirdest code ever.
So one of the homies,
had to be an employee.
Shout out to the homie. He was like, "Yo, just a heads up," and he sent the code for Huff before. I think before it even hit the streets. I don't know how he sent it to me. And then I said to everybody, copped Huff, Air Max 1. I copped everything for Cortez. I copped all the Spider-Man shirts, all the T-shirts. I copped all the Air Max 1s for Cortez. Cortez got laced up. Wolverine, all that stuff. Shout out to the homie, man. But that link, I sent it to all the homies. Cats came up. Some cats got their stuff canceled, but
oh yes, me.
y'all was thinking too hard.
Well, yeah, I didn't order right away, but once it takes a week or 2 weeks or whatever before you hear something, I just assumed it was gonna be canceled.
Fam, that stuff right there was so cheap. You just hit Apple Pay. Just go ahead and pay it. I was thinking about it for a minute.
I didn't want that. Well, number one, they didn't have the Air Max in my size. Yeah. I probably would have bought it for myself because it's $30. But then what I did is I was like, well, I got to get to free shipping. Then I got to do this. So now I don't think the other stuff I had bought went out of stock. I think it literally was like at some point they just were like, all right, we're going to lose too much money or something because I bought hats that were regular price, like for Hannah. What's some hats you wear in the sun to cover your
sombrero?
Bucket hat? Yes, sombrero. Bucket hats. I bought her 2 bucket hats, and then I bought Mac, because his birthday's in April, I bought Mac the shoes and Hannah the shoes. And
none of that came?
The whole thing got canceled.
Oh, sure.
So the shoes, I was like, okay, maybe they're out of stock because they were already on sale, like super marked down. So I was like, that makes sense if those already sold out. But I was like, why would they cancel the hat? But so to me, it was like, they just were like, nah, we losing too much money.
See, I got my confirmation and stuff instantly. I put all the small shirts in the cart for Cortez.
I got confirmation, but I didn't get shipping stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, see.
Yeah, I got order confirmation. I didn't get shipping.
So got all that stuff in. Cortez loves all the shirts. Shout out to him. So, anyways, what come out this week? Come on, George. Let's do it. Releases. We got a few topics at the top of 10. We can get the heck out of here. And you can get to Vegas, bro.
All right.
You can get to Vegas and do your thing. Going to Vegas is nuts, son.
It is.
I can't imagine going to Vegas right now.
They not have a calendar on here anymore?
What'd you be drinking in Vegas, son? Sex on the beach?
All right. It depends on what the thing is. If it's open bar and they have top shelf alcohol, I probably do vodka and something. But
open bar? Where do you be going in Vegas with an open bar?
It's tournament week. Buddy, are you okay?
I don't know nothing about Vegas during tournament. They be wilding like that? Open bar?
I just told you it's a viewing party.
So what, do you pay a premium fee to get in and everything's on the house?
Well, kind of something. Not really, but yes.
So what do you pay to get into this?
There are some that have everything, like a buffet, drinks, and whatever. We don't do the one with the buffet. We do the one with just with the drinks because you can go get your own food for cheaper.
Okay. And how much does it cost to get in a
The
free
one
drink?
at Cosmo, we do the one at Cosmo on Saturdays. It's a little bit cheaper than it is on Thursday and Friday because, that works in reverse for what you would think it would be, but because the tournament, the big games are Thursday, Friday. Everyone wants to watch the first round upsets. So Saturday and Sunday become a little cheaper. So Saturday is $150, but it's all day long. Like the first game tips at 9, the last game tips at 7. Yeah, $150.
$150 to get in there, and it's open bar.
Yeah.
What do they be selling y'all? Sweet Vic? What kind of alcohol they be selling y'all? Smirnoff?
Buddy, it's Cosmo. Whatever you want.
Fam, only $150 and you get to open bar?
Yes.
Fam, I would go during tournament time just to drink.
You're out of control.
$150. Me and Rocio was in Dana Point.
And last time,
one spicy margarita was about $37. You know how much I spent on drinks? On drinks alone, me and Rocio probably between both of us about $200. No, that's no joke. No? And that's like 4 drinks.
I believe it. I don't think they have a calendar on here anymore, by the way, unless you.
Yeah, you got to hit like search, I think, in GOAT. Search, and then there's like a calendar button now. Oh no, you hit style. Oh no, search. You hit search at the bottom.
I did.
Then there's calendar right there.
All right. That's stupid. But yeah, Cosmos $150, all you can drink all day long. In 2 years, we didn't go last year because I guess something happened with Phil. But 2 years ago was the last time we went, and they had like hot dogs, popcorn. They had like little snack type foods. But I mean, hot dog.
Give a shite,
you eat 2 hot dogs for lunch, you're good. You know what I mean? Like. So
all
included with that food, it was good. But there are some where it's like $200 or $250 and the buffet's included. But I'm not going to spend $100 on food. I just go because Cosmo has a lot of those restaurants, like those burger restaurants and like chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah, there's a
they
pizza
got
upstairs in Cosmo. The pizza joint up there.
Yeah, but they got the little food court that has like all the like national, not change, but like Hattie B's from Nashville, and like that's the only other one outside Nashville.
Yeah,
then they have
lit.
District Donuts, they have Egg Slut, they have all kinds of stuff.
Cosmo's lit.
So we get like eggs. We go to Cosmo on Saturday, get our table because it's first come first serve, and we get like a lot of how Vegas is. People ain't mostly the young cats ain't waking up till noon or 11 or whatever.
I was gonna say you got a camp.
We make We make sure we get because the room is like it's the most gigantic ballroom you've ever seen in your entire life. But they have the TV bigger than this, a bunch of TVs bigger than this wall or whatever. So they got round tables set up. I think every round table has maybe 10 seats or 8 seats. So you just go select your table, and then they got one main bar in the middle and a bunch of little bars on the outside, and then they got also servers too. So you got a tip obviously, so it ends up being more than 150, but still like
Gotta is a strong word, but
you know what I mean.
it'd be nice too.
You know what I mean. And
then still all right.
Yeah, and then Friday we do Westgate Hotel. They have like an amphitheater or whatever, and so you get like. I think the ticket is like $45. You get 2 drink tickets or 3 drink tickets or something like that. But when you bet, they give you more drink tickets anyway. Like you bet on sports, they give you more. So it's like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
You betting on sports too?
That's the whole point of going.
Oh, I thought you was going to hang out.
It's NCAA tournament week.
Fam, I don't know what y'all be doing there. You talking to me like...
Buddy.
I thought y'all go... I thought maybe because you place a couple bets, but I don't know how much bet.
I'm not going to go to like Cirque du Soleil or like...
I don't know what you're doing. Yes, I know you're going to watch a tournament, drink, and hang out with the homies. Yeah. I don't know if y'all placing bets on everything and all that.
Well, it's not as fun if you don't. That's the whole point of NCAA tournament. You're in Vegas. I mean, listen, we live in a state now where it's legal, so it's different than it was 5 years ago or whatever. But
tell
still,
you the last time I
10
bet
years ago,
gambling,
whatever it was.
I couldn't tell you. Went to Vegas, I don't know how many times last year, didn't place one single bet, didn't touch a handle on a slot machine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't play slots either. That's where you lose all your money. That's like the biggest hold percentage for Vegas is on
sports betting. Slots. Can't do it. No.
That's the whole point in going to like one of those viewing parties, though.
I thought the point was to hang out with the friends and have fun and enjoy the fellas, though.
I mean,
now
they're all gamblers, so it's kind of the point is like
if they got hot dogs and stuff. Oh my God, $150, unlimited glizzies, drinks everywhere.
We'll see if they got hot dogs again because it wasn't promised the year they brought them in, but I assumed they wouldn't take it back. But who knows with the prices of goods these days? I don't know.
And you gotta be careful with them hot dog joints because the buns be over cook them. Them joints be crusty
But
sometimes.
it's Cosmo. Okay.
I'm just telling you, no. What come out this week? So we can get the heck out of here.
SB4 Jordan today somehow, but I mean, I guess Undefeated did it today, but it didn't come out other places.
You want to talk about a sneaker I don't care about?
Well, you didn't care about the greens either, so I'm not surprised by that.
I didn't. But these brick by bricks, though.
So tell me what the difference is. Is it because it says bike on the back, or
because that joint is a better colorway, better materials. That joint, the SB4, that joint
the
is...
SB4 materials are really good. I had the green
fine.
ones.
Fam, it could be green, blue, red, green, purple. It don't matter. Like it looks the same to me. It looks like the green one. It's blue pieces now. It don't look like no difference to me. Like,
But you said materials, so it's just the colorway.
yeah, but the brick by brick is like 3 different materials: suede, leather. It got some good stuff on it. No?
All right.
Nothing but the finest.
You're out of control. iShot Wear Silver Bullet. No.
They fine. I seen somebody post it on Twitter. They all right.
Waffle Racer Hyper Blue. I think that's
I love that model.
like a
It's a combination.
a mix of a shoe. Air Max Plus, maybe.
It's a mix. It's interracial.
Yes, it's a mix a lot. a waffle, and a Air Max Plus. I would think.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I mean, it looks fire. Don't get me wrong. These are things that I'm not paying full price for.
Never.
You know what I mean? Like,
I catch that joint for $37.14.
I didn't pay full price for Pro Bs, and my size wasn't in stock until they restocked. So, Air Force One linen. No. It says March 20th, but you sent a website that was already.
That's an AJKO Air Force One. I got the real OG linens in my cart in multiple places. The one day I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Oh, this is linen canvas. Oh, okay, got it.
Pull the trigger.
They're in your cart on what?
eBay. Yeah, eBay.
Ain't no way you still use eBay. Now
I
use
eBay.
I sell them.
I buy off eBay.
No, you don't.
I look for rare human race stuff, human made stuff. I do.
You're out of control.
I look for rare essential stuff, rare fear of God stuff. I buy a lot of stuff.
All right. You want me to read any of these New Balances? You don't care? I mean, they're like random New Balance stuff. Supreme Air Max 1 pack on March 20th.
Now, the best one of the pack is the black one.
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm glad you said that.
Know why?
I know, right? It makes no sense because it's not JWoww, but it makes no sense that shoe looks fire.
It's the white swoosh.
It is.
It looks fire.
It is.
I'm not buying it, but I was like, why is this black one the most fire one out of the whole pack?
Now, they're calling this triple white. To me, when the person had it on, didn't it look more sale or no? Am I making things up?
The Supreme one?
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked like it was pearlized on that foot that guy had it on.
Okay. To me, the yellow one is whack. I think the purple one's fire too. But I would say like black, purple, white, yellow.
Purple and leather though. I don't know about that.
I was influenced by that. Whoever that was wearing it in the ad or whatever. The joints are fire. And that black one being fire makes no sense, but it is fire.
It's clean, dude. I was going to sell out first. The black will sell out first.
Maybe.
Then the purple, then the yellow.
I'm thinking purple or yellow go first, but that's possible.
Yellow one whack, man.
It is super whack. But, I mean, who knows, people. There's a Clot Adidas pack, a bunch of different gazelles.
Nah.
Okay.
Just like platforms. The fact that I know what you're talking about without even looking at it is insane, though. I like the rubber bottom on it, but it's too high, though. They feel like for women. Huh? Now, I'm short, and I could use the extra few inches.
I'm sure you have 100 gazelles already. I don't think you need.
You right. Buddy. Bad Bunny.
There's a Comme des Garçons New Balance pack.
I saw that joint.
They're just all gray. It says white, but it looks gray. All gray and all black.
Waste of collaboration.
Kith New Balance pack. The pictures aren't on here.
I don't know what those. I think you sent the pictures of those a while ago.
Osaka.
I think you sent those along. Oh wait, I don't know what that is.
It says Made in USA 992 and Made in England 991 V2 Osaka pack, but the pictures aren't on here.
They should have made them in Japan if they Osakas. Made in the U.S. and made in England.
Maybe it's Naomi.
That's kind of disrespect, huh? Ain't she with Nike?
I have no idea. You asking the wrong person.
Made in the USA, and we're gonna send them to Japan. We did that one time, and it didn't turn out well for Japan.
All right.
I
respect Japanese culture.
Though. Oh, I love Japanese culture. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. Rocio won't go though.
Y'all should have gone to the Dodger game.
I wanted to.
Dodgers leading MLB in winning percentage, to be very clear.
Yes, over the cup. I woke up to watch that game and forgot. I just woke up and stayed up. I was like, the heck am I doing? I was like, what the? I was in the car driving. I was like, fam, it's 1-0. I woke up to watch it. Didn't even turn it on.
You're out of control, though.
Stupid.
Something wrong with you. There's a Fortnite Ultra Boost 1.0. I mean, I'm sure you didn't care, but
No thanks. That's for Kyson Knight and what's them streamers' names? Speed Racer, Speed the Beat, whatever. Mr. Beast.
Obsidian UNC Jordan 1. I mean, I'm not gonna say
those?
I'm not gonna say they're bad. I'm not paying full price for
Did we
them.
order them?
I don't think so. If someone want to give them to me, I'll wear them. I mean, I'll just say it like that. But you better give them to me laced.
So you could tell that if we ain't going crazy on some Jordan 1 lows,
Yeah, but there's been a lot of them who be for years.
you're
we've
right,
been
but
like
most
that.
of that was us being lazy. You know?
Nah, now pinks we should have copped. But the other
You caught
ones,
Mocha lows?
no, but they're still under retail, right?
Yeah,
Or
but like
affordable or
we didn't
whatever?
even move for them. You got Mocha highs.
Yes,
You still got them?
yeah,
Straight up from Mocha lows.
brand new still.
Yeah, Mocha lows are reasonable. I mean, Mocha highs are reasonable price now. I thought about it. I saw them at a Seattle resale shop on IG, and I was
Probably a
like,
different price than a 9.5 and a 12.
I started running my DM to them. Y'all still got? And I deleted it.
Yes.
He's still available?
If you click back on it, the word is still typed out.
You're right. Just wait for me to hit that
You
paper
didn't
airplane.
delete it. You just exited.
Send
I guess this Fortnite thing is a whole pack. Anyways,
ASS.
Titan is a store in Philippines, I think.
I heard
Sabrina 2 Titan
of it.
collab.
Fire. Them joints is clean.
I mean, yes, but it looks like she should be playing for Miami Knights CBA team. Or
Them
whatever.
Asia Wilsons too, man. Them joints is clean.
Oh, now listen to you.
Hold on, I never said one bad thing
Yeah,
about
you
this. So
did.
don't even do that. No, I
You
did.
did.
You can't remember what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So don't even say that.
No.
I didn't say nothing bad about them.
You said I never said Puerto Rico, and obviously I was right about that.
All I said
Who's right? This guy.
all I said about the Asia Wilsons is that there's probably just a sample of a Wimby or something else that they just did. They didn't design
Puerto
from scratch.
Rico.
I said the color inspired.
You said you never called him Puerto Rico. Yes, I did.
Call what Puerto Rico? Oh, Rico? Oh, that don't even count.
Why does it not count?
Because we can remember. So it don't matter. But
That's the whole point you trying to make right now about me not remembering. I do remember. That's why I found it.
Yeah, you only remember things that benefit you.
You
And if
see-
it wasn't for the search option in text thread, you wouldn't have never found that.
You only don't remember things that benefit me.
No. If it wasn't for the search thing, you would have never found that.
But I still would have been right though. That's the thing.
No, because you weren't even positive. You wasn't 100% sure you said it.
You believe
Nope.
Yes, I was. I wouldn't have did that.
You said, I think I may have said that, but it's funnier in a tweet. That's what you said. Then you went and did a search in the text and found it. You said you weren't even positive that you.
Oh, no,
had
I was
said that.
positive.
But calling
It ju-
Rico
but
Puerto
it-
Rico was hilarious.
But it was funnier in a tweet because it's out there for everybody to see. Like we just texted in a text thread. Like, he said that in a response. I knew I had said it. That's why I went and searched
it
for
was
it.
even funnier coming from James. I don't know why. he never seemed the type that would try to make fun of nobody.
There's the shoe that you're gonna buy. Gallery department Vans.
Copped.
What day am I going to?
I don't know. 20. Shit, what's the date today?
18th.
Go to Tuesday. Go to the 25th. Why not? That may be it right there.
I think it is. There's a Allen Iverson golf collab pack.
You know what's crazy though? I haven't been golfing in a long time, especially when we used to go golf, and I used to actually golf and go to the range and stuff like that. We were at Dana Point, we were at the Waldorf, and to go to the beach, they take you on a golf court and they drive you through the golf and the links. They drive you through the whole property. Do you know how many older men I saw out there wearing Jordan golf shoes? I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh, shoot. Like, cats actually buy these and wear them. I seen at least 4 or 5 Jordan 6 golf shoes out there and Jordan 1s. And I was like, oh, shoot, I thought that was stupid. But cats is out here wearing them. So, blessings. Now, ain't nobody buying no Reebok Iverson questions to golf in. No. I've never seen Iverson golf one time. I've seen Jordan golf before.
Those Jordan, I mean, basically any of the Nike golf shoes I've bought to play golf, by about hole number 15 or 16, I wanted to cut my feet off. That's how much
Nike. That's all Nike golf shoes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All Nike golf shoes. But the Jordans and the like Air Max 97 specifically, when I bought those Boost Adidas golf shoes, perfect.
Honestly, that's why I don't golf in golf shoes anymore. I golf in like trainers, like like I would golf in like a Humara if I could or something like that. I golf in like something that got grip and stuff like that, but no, uh, uh, not a free one of them shoes that you wear with no socks. That's what I golf in. Golfing in like actual golf shoes. That's too much work for me. What else come out? That's
That's
it.
it.
Iverson golf shoes, man.
North Carolina is up 47-23 at halftime against San Diego State. Yeah.
47-23.
At San Diego State, I'm not gonna say they're good, but they shouldn't be losing
Shouldn't
by
be losing
24
by that
at half.
All right.
Because Carolina, this happens every single year when Carolina sneaks in the tournament when they're not have no business being in there,
And I
then they
wouldn't
end
be
up
shocked.
killing people.
I wouldn't be shocked if they make it to like the Elite Eight at the very least or something like
Yeah,
that.
it makes no sense.
Because what are they ranked? 11? Were they the 11th seed in the tournament?
Yeah,
I was sitting there like, how in the world did they get in the tournament? Huh? How many SEC teams or ACC? What?
ACC only got 3 or 4 in.
No, SEC got what? 14 teams?
13 of 16.
Fam, if you don't at least get 2 of those teams in the Final Four, wrap that up, because that's a lot of teams.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Teams that finish under 500 in their conference, unless you beat 5 of the best teams in the country in the pre-conference or whatever, like Kentucky got a 3 seed. What are we doing here, man? I get it. They beat Kansas, they beat Duke, they beat someone else in the preseason.
They've been disappointing.
They went 10-8 in the SEC or something and got a 3. Don't tell me, this is the same thing we deal with in football too. Don't sit here and tell me this conference is by far the best when you guys are setting the brackets up to benefit them. It's not like we had a playoff with 16 teams and the SEC won all those national championships in football all those years. Now, would they have won those championships? Certainly possible. We saw what happened this year. The SEC was garbage in football. Them cats didn't even factor into it. So let's not do this.
Fam, that tournament is going to be 84 teams at some point. Like, I don't like how it's set up right now, the way it is. They sneak in all these teams that they deem, like, obviously blue blood teams and stuff like that. That's fine, all right? But Kentucky was trash this season, to me, all right? Start off the season, ranked pretty high, garbage. I seen that 3 ranking, and I was like, maybe I've been sleeping and haven't been focused on them that long, but I was like, last time I looked, they was trash. Well, trash may be strong, but they were definitely disappointing, all right? Anyways, what I got on this list?
That's the type of team that'll lose in the first round. That's like an upset.
Adidas says they sold all their Yeezy stock. They claim that. Somebody asked me, would we put any Yeezy models from Adidas in the top 10 sneakers all time? I think we had this conversation before. I would. Don't know about you.
You're saying Adidas Yeezys.
Adidas Yeezys, because I don't got Nike Yeezys in the top 10 all time. Like,
Yeezy too?
no, all time.
But
10
what are
sneakers
you
all
talking
time?
about? Your own personal list
Talking
or
about
like
personal
the like
top 10? I mean, if I had
the
to put-
universal list?
universal list, would anybody have Yeezy 2 all time?
I think so. Top 10? Yes. Red Octobers. I mean, you got to think. Somebody said something the other day about like storytelling and
I'm
sneakers.
not gonna say no, but
They made a good point about storytelling and sneakers. Who cares? Because I don't. But
Come on, Welty.
I don't know if that. Maybe
I think
that
it
is
was him, that geek.
But whoever it was, that tweet, it could have been a retweet or whatever, because I definitely don't follow him. But that tweet, in my opinion, is accurate. I don't care about that kind of stuff. Now, you make a cool box, you make a cool wrapping paper or whatever. If you do it like Complex, where you actually have, I'm not Complex, Concepts, where you actually have people show up and it looks like you buying the shoes at a crack house, that's fire. But when you talk about like storytelling and it's just like, this is my life and I made this shoe, I don't care about that.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah. So, but that's different, I think, than like the Red October thing, where there's actual story because of the release and stuff, not the shoe itself.
That's
so
different.
to me, that's different. Like releasing, what was it, halftime
That's
NBA
our
game
story.
or whatever it was.
Yeah,
That kind of
freaking Sunday, like it's out of nowhere.
Yeah, the whole story is fire. So I think with stuff like that, it just factors in. I mean, I think there's a lot of shoes that you may think may not be in it. Like somebody might have Tom Sachs in the top 10 of all time. I mean, that might sound crazy, but it's possible.
We may have to do our top 50 over one week just to have top.
Yeah, but see, your top 50 is based on like even stuff you're not wearing, even stuff that's
Not
not
anymore.
relevant today, you would put in your top
when
50.
we did top 50, we did top 50 sneakers.
There's
over,
like a legacy
4
list and
episodes.
like a current list.
If I redid it, half that stuff wouldn't be on it. That was what, 5 years ago? What's the date today?
Maybe more than that.
Shoot, yesterday was, I think, the anniversary of this podcast. I think we're on like year 9 now. God.
Yeah, 2025, yeah.
Trash. We've been here way too long. That's the one thing too. Cass, we talking about this podcast. Somebody was like, "Yo, you talking junk about people. You want people to listen to your podcast. This is bad marketing, buddy." You think I give a shite? I was like, "You think I care? I don't give a shite about this. I like doing this because I'm good at it, and that's what we like to do, and that's it." And honestly,
listen,
just addicted to.
I'm gonna say something crazy right now, but it's not gonna be completely true. But we invented Patreon, all right? Like, not really, but you know what I mean? Like, in the infancy of Patreon, we could have been on Patreon as a podcast, and we decided not to. So just shut up, all right? Now every channel you go to, hey, we got family. $2.99 a month, family members, extra video or whatever. Every YouTube channel I go to, buddy, shut up. All you new kids or whatever in sneakers, good for you. Shut up, go home.
I'm tired of these new cats. Cats are there talking about that story too. Look, you know I don't care nothing about story, especially if the story is personal. All right, I don't care about it. Now, would I put a Yeezy, Adidas in the top 10? I probably would. I think I'd put 350s in the top 10 all time of sneakers to me.
V1, V2,
V2. Forgot about V1. That whole first era.
I just sent the picture yesterday, the other day.
I
with
forgot.
What you call it?
And what I said, I forgot those even existed. That whole first run of Adidas Yeezy, it's almost like it doesn't even exist. Huh? Like,
I still have Moon Rocks or whatever that colorway was.
I got Moon Rocks and I got the tan ones. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I've been got rid of all those. I don't got none of that. So I used to have Moon Rocks, tans, and Pirate Blacks. I had 2 Pirate Blacks.
Oh, I still have those too.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff. You got an actual haul, all right?
But Pirate Blacks I got for retail. The other ones, I think I traded something in, so it's like it's not like you're paying over for it.
Yeah, I got V2s in the top 10 all time to me. Colorway, I don't know, Beluga, Zebra, I don't care. Now, I'm not going to put Wave Runners in the top 10 all time. Like, that's the only 2 models out of the Adidas collection that matter. You can go ahead with Pirate Blacks, Turtle Doves. Is that what they're called? Turtle Doves?
I feel like I should go back and buy those.
Which ones?
Wave Runners. I don't know.
I do too because I see them cheaper now, but I'll probably go back and buy them at some point. Like, I mean, I don't see why not. Like, who knows?
God, this game is in double overtime, 99 and 99. Fam, y'all playing in the NIT. Let it go, buddy.
But yeah, I got Adidas 350 V2s in the top 10 all time of sneakers to me.
So wait, and you saying top 10, does Air Max 1 only count for one spot, or can you do a bunch of different colorways, multiple spots?
I wouldn't do that.
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You the one got all the rules when it comes to colors and models.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I would, if I'm making my list, I'm making colorways. So you could have 2 or more of the same model in the top 10.
No, there's no.
So you answer my question. No.
Okay. To me, a top list of sneakers shouldn't have more than one colorway in it.
So like 10. Jordan 1 is Jordan 1.
Is Jordan 1.
Air Max 1 is Air Max 1. Okay, then Yeezy can probably sneak in there somehow. If otherwise, no, it can't. Because off Air Max 1s and Jordan 1s alone, you would have 10 shoes.
Yeah, no. I would be like...
And Jordan 4s.
We may do that because run out of... And I tell you all the time, topics for this, you can see that other podcasts are struggling, other sneaker podcasts are struggling for topics. So there's nothing to really talk about anymore.
Well, it will be again now because the cyclical, the Nike's doing the thing all over again, which is your next topic.
But yeah, I don't know. To answer the question for the cat who sent that, yes. To me, an Adidas model of a Yeezy is in the top 10 sneakers all time. I'm not going to sit there and say top 5. I don't know where it'd be. Maybe at 10, but I'd probably put the Zebra or the Beluga in there. I wouldn't put the 700. Is that what the Wave Runner was, 700?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put the 700 in the top 10 all time, but I'd have the 700 in top 30 all time. We may do top 50 again and just do it over a bunch of episodes in a row or whatnot and figure that out because, I don't know. The last time we did it, who knows? It was a while ago. But to me, Adidas 350 V2 is in the top 10 sneakers all time. Not my personal, all time. To me. What else I got on here?
What I just talked about.
Resellers. So, cats have been talking about, I've been seeing a lot of reseller analysts and reseller cats online talking about Nike has already began limiting the supply of sneakers to raise the demand. Breads was limited. Galaxies was limited. Flu Games was limited. Cool Grade 9s were limited. Shoot, they said the Air Max 95s that are Air Max 95s, Air Max 95s that are coming back out, they're gonna be limited. Doesn't matter. Will it work? Because you and Andy were very big on this. You guys were like, "Oh, they could bring it back. They'll just limit the sneakers and resell me back."
I said exactly what's happening. Is all you do is cut production down to a fraction of what it was before. Now, from a business sustainability standpoint, I don't know how that works. Maybe Nike can go from 500,000 pairs to 50,000 and be okay because they sell a bunch of other shit. But like, I don't know how it affects the bottom line. But would it change the behavior of humans? Absolutely. You see what's happening in Pokemon right now? It makes no sense.
That faded away.
It did, and then it came back, and no one even knows why. I was at Walmart the other day. I went into Walmart after I got my haircut yesterday, and was like, I went in to look for baseball, football, whatever. I went to look for sports, and I seen like the lady was stocking the shelves, and there was like 2 other people there, kind of like looking around or whatever, and it was like full of Pokemon. Now, talking to Johnny, apparently it's not the new Pokemon. It's like older stock that the store had in the back and should have put out a long time ago. So I was like, texted him, you want any of this? He knows a shop owner or something on the west side or whatever who buys Pokemon. Fam, they had me buy $1,400 in Pokemon for them yesterday at Walmart.
Hey, that must be nice. Okay, business is booming.
No. I mean, I didn't make any money off it. I just helped Johnny out because I'm there.
But that's how it works.
But
must be nice to have $1,400.
I mean,
they called me about the Durango today. They said it's $4,700 to fix the Durango.
You have a credit card, so.
Huh?
You have a credit card, so.
Can't use it. No?
You can put $1,400 on. I just looked at it like
Why don't you sell Pokemon?
I'm getting flight points. You have to know the product to sell it.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Since you know Johnny, like you would know what to do.
Nah.
I would just partner up with Johnny with that.
I don't know nothing about Pokemon. Learning another thing is too much energy. I don't have the energy.
Honest with you, I didn't think you still sold cards.
I don't do really card shows that much anymore. I may do them in the future, but eBay, I still.
You gonna start selling sneakers again?
Nah, I mean, listen, if it comes back to it where you can make money on sneakers, I'll try on Sneakers app or whatever else. I'm not gonna go. And days of camping or doing whatever is over, buddy.
I seen that video of them cats saying like they was fighting over Cool Grade 9s or whatnot. Look, I don't know the full story of that video, and maybe they actually were fighting over Cool Grade 9s. But that's New York, all right? Let me tell you something. I used to avoid certain camp out spots because I knew I could run into somebody I may have had a problem with, all right? And I just didn't feel like it. Them cats be having personal beefs and stuff like that. So I didn't see nothing that was definitive of like, yo, I'm in line for the Cool Grade 9. No, you cut. And then they started scrapping. Them cats may know that cat and knocked him out or beat him up or whatever they did. All right.
But it's still a ton of people outside the store, though.
Now, there was a lot more people outside for a Jordan 9 that I don't think I would have ever, if you would have asked me what sneakers, well, I would never imagine a line for in the Jordan line. It would be a 9 and probably a 10. I would never imagine, maybe an 8. I would never imagine anybody outside in a line for looking for a get. Cool Grade 9
might be the worst Jordan of all time. Now I'm being facetious, obviously.
Fam, you know how I feel about Cool Grades. Now you know what? If they would have wanted to be outside for like the OG first colorway to it, fine. All right, man. I could see why. But a Cool Grade 9? Y'all are out of y'all minds. Do I think Nike is limiting stuff to get demand back up again? Maybe. But to me, the price is too high on these sneakers to care about the demand. A Cool Grade 9 retail was $210. Cool, you limit the demand on it. What you think? I'm going to pay $300 for it? Like, what are you talking about? Now, if sneakers were back to $140, $150, and you limit the demand, all right, cool. We may pay the $210 now at a $140 sneaker. But a sneaker that retails for $210, out the door $221, $217, the demand is gone. You will never make me have a high demand for resale on a Jordan 9 or even a flu game or anything. The Jordan 5s being as high as they are right now at $300, even from my size, fine. That's an anomaly to me. Flu games, I don't know what they're going for right now. I don't even know what Galaxy phones are going for right now. They may be high, they may not be. I don't know. But like I said, if retail is too high, it doesn't matter how much you limit the demand. I ain't paying it. I don't think anybody's going to pay it. $210 for a Jordan 9 might be one of the craziest things ever. And if you think I'm going to pay the $300 for it, you're out of your mind. So I don't know. To me, I don't think it's gonna do anything, but God bless, we'll see. So who knows, huh? You got anything else?
Just the general principle of fear of missing out leads to like I don't want to say bad behavior, but you know what I mean. Like human behavior don't make no sense when it comes to that kind of stuff. People want the stuff, and it doesn't. Like here's an example. This is a card example, different example. When cards release, the highest price any of those cards will ever be is the first week they release. Like I'm talking about singles on eBay. Then after that, they go down. The more that's like sneakers or whatever else, the more that hit eBay, the prices go down. Now the if it's a player that like say it turns into LeBron or whatever, obviously the cards can go up down the road. But you can look at any player and like the initial first week or first one to hit always goes for the most. So Caitlin Clark, her Silver Prism is like a $400 raw card. The first PSA 10 that hit eBay sold for $5,000 confirmed. Most cards are about like 2.5, 3x between you pull it from a pack and you get a gem. That's over 10x for that card. And the whole thing is just FOMO, fear of missing out or being the first person to buy it or whatever. The next one that sold after that one that sold for 5,000 sold for like 2,100 or something like that. So that person who bought that for 5,000 is never ever going to be able to get that amount out of that card ever again. Now, if Caitlin Clark has the greatest career in history of basketball, I guess it's possible. But you paid 5,000 for that card that the next person paid 2,100 for.
See, fear of missing out, I don't even know if that applies to the card game because
it definitely does.
Well, you're in fear of missing out on that potential high profit. Like with sneakers, it's actually having them. Like
it's a little bit different because there's more.
Yeah.
Even if you number a sneaker, there's going to be more than just like 10 or 15.
Fear of missing out with sneakers is like I won't be able to take an on-foot pic or post that I won or I got them.
Social media drives a lot of that. Yeah. But still, at the when you boil it down, it's human behavior. At the end of it, I mean, that's really what it is.
I don't know what's gonna happen with sneakers, and honestly, there's too many sneakers that are released that are so cheap right now it doesn't even matter. Like I'll be honest with you, I was shocked when I sold my Michigan Dunk Lows to put towards Brick by Bricks. I was surprised that I got like $125 for it. I thought it was $60. UNLVs, I think I got like 80. Brazils, I think was like 91 or something like that. Everything else I looked at, I was like, yo, I got a Union one, that woven one. I was like, oh, maybe I'll sell this because I'll never wear this joint. That joint was like 120. I was like, fam, to sell. I'm like, oh yeah, no, you're out of your mind. All right, that's like sell immediately. All that other stuff, it ain't selling. I was shocked that I at least got retail back for the Concord 11s. And those were already high retail, like $220 or something like that. I was shocked I got that back. Travis Scott Lows, to sell those, I only get like $450. Actually, like $390, which is high considering what they are, but it's a Travis Scott. Like I thought you could at least get $5 still for a Travis Scott, but no. No, you can't. So, I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, let's do this top 10 so we can get out of here because I'm feeling kind of funny right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. Stomach is feeling crazy. And I got to pee. We're doing top 10 undefeated collaboration sneakers to us. You got any honorable mentions?
Nope.
Me neither. You want me to go first?
I don't think they have enough shoot. Listen, I love Undefeated. They're from Los Angeles. I got all the respect in the world for those guys. They don't have. Nah. Maybe they have 12. I don't know, but
quite a few Adidas.
The other two did not need to be on the list.
But we'll see. You want me to go first?
Whatever. I mean, don't matter. I got my list.
I'll go first. Number 10. I got the Dunk High NL Undefeated. That OG Dunk High wasn't an SB.
Not the like green, dark green, black.
It was
one,
like brown.
Yeah, the one with all the colors.
Yeah. I only got that because it's like dunk history. It's not an SB, but it was one of those dunks that a lot of people did want back in the day.
I wrote it down and then deleted it.
I would never in a million years be caught dead wearing that thing today, but it's part of sneaker history to me. Number 9, I got the Ultra Boost 1.0 Stars and Stripes. It was the all white Ultra Boost, and like one shoe had the like red Undefeated logo on it, and the other one had the blue Undefeated logo on it. I don't remember when that came out, but I always liked it.
Under the lace thing right here.
Yeah, I like that one. Number 8, I got the Huarache Los Angeles, that all royal blue one that had like the gold piece in the back. That Huarache, that joint still go for about $500. Now the color of it is all blue suede and it's cool, but it doesn't match Dodger stuff like I wanted it to when it first came out. But that joint is fire. Number 7, I got the Nike Air Humara, the black pair. I got the black pair, the olive pair, the mint green pair, and the white pair. I bought every single one when they released. I haven't worn one of them, all right? I even thought about selling those. I was like, maybe I'll sell one of these. They ain't going for nothing either. But them joints is cool. Number 6, I got the Dunk Low, got 5 on it. 5 on it, the blue one. That blue purple one, that one's fire to me. Bought 2 of those.
Did we buy the black pair?
We had the black pair, but I sold the black pair because...
Oh, you did?
It was triple black.
I mean, mine's got to be in my room somewhere.
You beat yours, I think. You actually wore yours a
Maybe
grip.
I should take those to Vegas then.
Number 5, I got the Adidas ZX 5000, the camo Bape one. It's the all Bape one. That's a classic one. I like that one. Number 4, I got the Air Max 97 Olive. I still got mine. I got the whole pack.
I sold them all.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if I think I got a 12, but in that shoe I need a 12 and a half. So I just I don't want it.
Still got it. Number 3, I got the Converse Chuck Low 70s, the varsity jackets. It was like all Chanel carpet and it had like a tiger on it. Them joints are stupid fire. I saw the size 8.5 for a decent price. I may cop. I should have bought them from the store every time I saw them, and I never did. Number 2, I got the ASIC Gel Light 5, the false flags. That's one of the greatest ASIC Gel Light 5s of all time to me. And then number 1, I got the Jordan 4 Undefeated. I mean, please, what are we talking about here? It's the very first Jordan collaboration of all time. So, period. What you got?
Let's see.
I got stuff.
I mean, I think a lot of the same stuff. Just got to figure out which email I emailed it to.
Fam, I got to pee, though.
All right. Number 10, I put that the Spiridon Thunder Blue that just released on there because I think, to me, that shoe's better than the Dunk High. It was between those two, the Dunk that you put on there.
Yeah, I saw it in person. Stupid fire.
Yeah, I think it's better than that. Number 9, the I got 5. Not I got 5 on it, but
5 on it.
The Dunk Low Blue 5 on it, and I guess it's also like versus Air Force One as part of the title, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, the Humara Light Menta. That's the greenish one or whatever. I just picked that one because I think that's the best colorway. But the other one's fire too. The tan one's kind of fire, but I don't know if it's black or what it is. I don't think it's called black, but you know what I mean.
Anthracite.
Number 7, the Dunk High Ballistic, which is that greenish blackish one, which I don't think is the first one they did, but the one that looks more like an Undefeated type shoe that you would expect. Number 6, the Kobe 1 Camo. I don't know if you remember Kobe 1.
I remember them. I hate the Kobe ones, so I didn't put any Kobe ones, but I get it.
I put it on there. It probably could have been lower, but the shoe aesthetically with the camo print on it looks fire. Now, it's not a Bape or anything, but it looks fire to me. Number 5, Kobe 5 Protro What If Pack. You pick either one. I know you don't like that shoe. I love it. I think the white pair is a little bit better, but either one's fire to me. I just like how they took the 5 and made it look like almost a completely different shoe with the different materials. You know what I mean? Like whatever that padding was, whatever. I don't know. Number 4, this is actually like a collab between 4 different companies, technically, I guess. And they back when it came out, I remember when they released because they did the UCLA pack and the other one. I didn't realize it was PSG. That's what they're considering now. But I guess because Colette was involved and they're not in Paris anymore because they closed. But I guess because Colette was involved, they considered the PSG. But the New Balance 580, and I don't know if it's LA MJC or La MJC,
it's
whatever. I'm assuming it's La MJC, but whatever. Colette, Undefeated. PSG, I guess PSG. I never called it that, and
me neither.
I remember whatever it came out.
I didn't realize that until I seen it
10
today.
years ago, whatever. Yeah. Number 3, the Air Max 97. They call it militia green, but you know what I mean, olive green, whatever. Number 3. Number 2, same thing. You had number 2, Gel Light 5, false flag. We both own those.
One of the greatest all time.
I think mine have like dust all over them because I wore them to like a what's that?
I wore mine to like a concert, outdoor concert.
What's them videos with them bulls be trying to run people over? I can't think.
Bullfight?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank right now. What's the
running
one?
of the bulls?
Why am I drawing a blank on this? No, when you go in the
rodeo.
Yeah, rodeo. There you go. I looked at mine and they are covered in dust. Like, not like mud caked on or anything, but like just dust on the shoe. I need like an air gun to blow
I need
all
that
the
for a
dust
few
off.
shoes. Once I get dust on them like that, I don't clean them.
Plus it's suede too, so I was like, I don't know what to do. It'll ruin
I don't
it.
got time
And
for
then
that.
number one's obvious. I mean, it's coming back out. Jordan 4, olive, whatever you want to call
Hope we get our hands on it. We'll see. That's
it. I mean, I would have never been concerned about it, but now seeing how people are with like
I'm concerned.
the Reds and the SBs and everything, the prices are probably going to be high too.
But we paying the $5. We paying it. We'll sell stuff we got to
if
get.
it
That's what
is
we'll do.
that, yes.
Actually, you know what you should do? Hold on to the Union one. Hold on to the stuff you got. Don't bother with it, and just in case. So I would. You know.
Well, I think I'm going to wear the Fresh Good one.
Yeah, wear that one. I got nothing else. You got anything else? Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. I just need this, pal. I got to use the bathroom.